bit of a drive round and look what we find. There's been a fire go through here. Not sure when. It's the Gerties, near the Gerties. Well, devastating, aren't they?
The view in front of us, like those water just there. French Island over in the background.
Something you don't see every day is a pack of geese out in the salt water. Cape Barren geese.
A few just on the sand, just here in front of us, and 10 out there on the in the mud.
Hmm. It's not really mud, it's just sand. Cool. Just driving out of our camp, and we see. Look at him going down.
He's going down. He's going down the hole.
Yeah.
There's a crack in the ground. The brown snake's going straight into it. Look at that. It could disappear into that friggin' hole.
How cool is that?
It's been a long weekend here. People have been camping everywhere, just right here where we are now. All that area there was full of tents and swags.
And he's gone.
He's gone.
Just like that. So there were people camped there this weekend, but no one said, man, they don't. They're more scared of people than us.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah, he's in his home now. So today we're going to the Maru Koala and Wildlife Park. So it's our last day here at this camp. We move on tomorrow, and we haven't actually got anything booked. We're just going to wing it tomorrow, so we'll see where we end up. We're heading down to Phillip Island. Charge our batteries up. What are they? 64.
Yeah. We've been off grid for a week.
Yep.
And we've got full sun.
And we're down.
Cloudy today, but
2 of our tanks are down to a quarter each. I haven't done any washing.
check out that sky. I just had a quick look. We're putting in about 55 amps at the moment into the batteries with the sky like that, so pretty good.
Bit of an update. We've got 3/4 of the tank of drinking water. We learned a bit of a lesson this week. Brad went and got some milk yesterday. It was a public holiday yesterday, Monday the... Now I forgot what it was. 11th, 12th, 10th. 10th of March, which was Labour Day here in Victoria. And Brad had to go and get milk and got caught in the traffic. The traffic was chaotic at going back into Melbourne. So I said to Brad, right, we never ever leave a camp the day of the public holiday like everybody else does. So it's open from 9:30 a.m. till 5:30 and we get here about midday. Oh look, upside down. A water drag. Oh hello. And peacocks love hanging out with animals.
Got the back feet on legs, and his toes. On your grip.
Look behind us.
Jesus.
Quiet. Ruby and Rain. Read.
Geez, I eat between half a kilo and a kilo of leaves a day. Kilo leaves. I didn't know they had double claws either. Check that out. 2 fingernails on one.
Oh yeah, 2 thumbs.
Here at Maru, we're lucky enough to have 14 beautiful koalas. And I'm going to introduce you to all of them. So above my head in this area, there are 5 koalas. This little one that's awake, her name is Nova. And Nova is about 12 months old. We also have Ruby and Connie. They're cuddled up to each other. And then there's 2 more in the tree, Rain and Kaya. So 5 in this area. There's 4 in this area next to me. 2 big ones, Grace, who's 6, Coral, who's 5. Grace is actually the poster child. So the koala that's on the front billboard, that is Grace. And there's also 2 small ones in there. Stella, who's only about 9 months old, who's the smaller one, and a bigger one named Banksy. So 4 koalas in there. 1 big koala in the middle, who, if you're standing up here, you might only just see his bottom sticking out from underneath that wall. But if you go around the corner, you can get a good look at him. That's Mana, and Mana is our 5-year-old boy. We also have 2 more younger male koalas all the way down this end with the quokkas. And that's Pepper, who's 4, and Ash, who's 2. So that's 12, plus 2 more over that side. Right behind you guys in this one is Jarrah. Jarrah is our biggest koala. We are actually going to weigh the koalas today, but last week he was about 10.5 kilograms. In Victoria, koalas can reach up to 14.5 kilograms, and they can be up to 60 centimeters in length. So koalas can get about that big. We also have Geordie in the far enclosure. Geordie is our oldest koala. He's about 10 years old, and the average lifespan for a koala is 12 years in the wild. In human care, they can... Sorry guys. In human care, they can a little bit longer. So my microphone's playing up. They can live a bit longer, about 15 years in human care, and the oldest ever was 25. So Geordie at 10 is our oldest. Now, as I said before, you're actually quite lucky to see a koala awake and eating at this time. And that's because they sleep about 18 to 20 hours a day. So only about 4 to 6 hours of awake time. And generally, koalas are nocturnal. Eat, sleep, repeat. Life cycle of a koala. It's a pretty good life, if you ask me. Now, the reason they sleep for so long, it's not because they're lazy, it's not because they're drunk or high from the leaf. It doesn't do any of that. Simply because the leaf is very low in energy. It would be like if we only ate lettuce leaves for our entire diet. You wouldn't have much energy to do something else. Now that begs the question, why do they eat it? Why do they eat such a low energy, low nutrition food? And the simple answer is because nothing else really does. Koalas don't have to compete for food. They don't have to wake up early. They don't have to fight other animals for food. They simply wake up and there's food all around them. So I actually think it's quite smart. Not only is this their source of food, it's also their source of water. The word koala is an Aboriginal word. It means no drink. And that's because koalas, they don't climb down to drink water. They get all of the water from the leaf. And that's where we get the word koala, no drink. So these trees are food, water, and shelter, all in the one place. So koalas have to be very good at living in trees, and that includes climbing. So humans, we've got 2 thumbs. Koalas have 6. They've got 2 thumbs on each hand and 1 thumb on each foot. There's a nice little painting over here you can have a look at what a koala's hands and feet look like. Great for climbing. Something else that lets the koala live in the tree is what we like to call their built-in cushion. On a koala's backside, it has a plate of cartilage, just like our nose and our ears. It's quite malleable and it will mould into the shape of the tree so the koala can stay secure and comfortable. It's like having memory foam cushion in your bottom. Now, one more thing that lets a koala live in the trees is their camouflage. If you have a look at the koala here, if you have a look at little, who did I say? It's Nova. If you have a look at Nova, you'll notice she's got very light coloured white grey fur on her bottom and her chest, and then on the top of her head and her back, it's a very dark grey. If you're an animal looking from below, that light colour blends in with the clouds and the sky, and if you're a big bird of prey looking from above, that dark colour blends in with the dirt and the trees below. It's called counter shading, and it is the same camouflage that penguins use. So if anyone's going to see the penguins tonight, you'll notice white belly, dark back. Now, has anyone here ever heard a koala make a noise before? Quite a scary noise, isn't it?
The first time I heard it was, yeah.
Anyone else heard a koala noise? It's almost like a deep grunting noise. It sounds like somebody snoring. It sounds like a motorbike revving. It sounds like a wild pig. This deep grunting noise is a male calling out to the females. He wants to have a baby. And the deepest and the loudest grunt is the biggest male, and he's the one that gets the most females to breed with, because that shows he's got good genetics and the females want to pass that on to her babies. So they get together in the summertime, that's when they breed, and they have their short time together, and only 1 month later a little one is born. As opposed to humans who are pregnant for 9 months, koala is only pregnant for 1 month. When the baby is born, it is about the size of your pinky fingernail. Tiny little baby. And the baby crawls into its mum's pouch, just like a kangaroo. Female koalas have a pouch for their baby to live in, and they are a marsupial, which is a pouched mammal. Now, I don't blame anyone if you've ever said koala bear before. Yes, they do look like a bear, and their scientific name actually translates to grey pouch bear. So even the scientists got it wrong. They are not related to bears at all. Their closest relative is actually the wombat. Now back to the koala's breeding cycle. Baby comes out of the pouch after 1 month pregnancy and drinks milk in the pouch for about 7 months. And then, once those 7 months are up, crawls out of the pouch to cling to its mother. Now, while it's on the mother's back, it does need to have a very special smoothie. Now, I'm sorry if anyone wanted a milkshake today, I'm just about to ruin that. Baby koalas have to drink their mum's poo. It doesn't sound very nice to us, but that's how they get all the good bacteria to eat leaves. They drink this runny poo, and that gives them a good gut biome for eating eucalyptus. Once that baby is about 1 to 2 years old, it gets kicked out of home. And that's because 2 koalas, 1 tree, means all that leaf goes twice as fast. And that means more time on the ground looking for new trees. So the koala doesn't want her baby eating all the leaf, so she chases it away. And she will scratch and scream and bite, whatever she needs to do to chase away that baby koala. Eventually it gets the idea and finds its own tree. Koalas aren't social animals, they don't live together. They usually live 1 koala to 1 tree. Here at the zoo, a little bit of an exception, they get fed fresh eucalyptus every day, so there's not much competition for them. It is very unfortunate to say the koala is a threatened species, and at the rate they're going, they may actually go extinct in the wild by 2050. It's really sad to think in less than 25 years, there could be no more wild koalas. The biggest threat to koalas is habitat loss. deforestation, land clearing, chopping down trees for our products. Some easy ways you guys can help include recycling. The less trees we cut down, the more recycled products we use, the more trees there are for koalas. Something else we can do is plant trees. By planting eucalyptus trees, we give the koalas homes for the future. It does take a very long time for these trees to grow, but everything counts towards their habitat. Now, one more message I want to give you guys is that here in Grantville, we are on the edge of a biodiversity hotspot. Endangered species like lace monitors, like dunnarts, powerful owls live in the woodlands just across the road from here. And it is up to us to protect these habitats. Now, we understand not everyone can just go out there and plant eucalyptus themselves. And that's why we do have a sponsor a tree program here at Maru. For a small donation, somebody will go out there and plant a tree in your name and add a sticker to that board. But I hope you guys have learnt something about koalas here today. Little Nova here's put on a great show, being awake. But if you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to have a chat. Otherwise, thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of your day. Our next Keep It Talk is at 1:30 over at the Kangaroo Sandpit. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.
One's got legs out the pouch. Look at this, dingo.
Dingoes, eh?
Oh, look at the grass.
Yeah.
It grows up and they nibble it without eating it all. That's a good idea, isn't it? What do we got there? Oh, a bare nose wombat. I thought they were hairy nose. Oh, look at this. Okay. That's obviously a male.
Got a set of nuts on him. Check out this one. Check out this one
Don't
here.
tap on the glove.
I'll just clean the glass a bit right there. Put the camera right there. Yeah.
Oh, look.
Big fat head on it. Look at the head.
Bare nose wombat. He moved a minute ago. Look at this brat. He's going round and round and round circles. Here he comes again. Burn off some steam. He's digging. It's picked up we're here and he's digging a hole.
Crazy drop? No. 2.8.
That was quick, Matt.
Well, because they're all multiples of 7, 35.
Alright, well, right. Like that sounds like a quick kind of thing to know.
Math then, and I'm like
bro, you just tell us nothing numbers, they're just going to show up in my brain and then they
so
sit there for a bit.
multiples of 7, and I'm like,
I was like, 21? Wait, 14. 14.
I was like, I have. Well, I cannot even know.
I remember at 9 timetables, the she was like, you just put like 7 times 9 and then it's 63. But
heard him. He's on the glass. They got suction feet. Oh, it's bright. I hope this is turning out alright.
Must be no crocodile in that and stuff to it.
Yeah. He's very active, that one, isn't he?
Yeah.
They're like little mini kangaroos.
Oh, and that snag's a creepy looking thing. It's rough
Rough scale.
scale, that's it. Creepy.
Yeah.
Well, of course, it's his muscles, but how they learned which muscles to use it.
You can't see that one, hello. Here, look. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, I'll just put you here. You're too far up and you will over there. So it's just a nectar they're getting. Yeah, it seems it. No, excuse me. Oh, sorry. No, it's a... Here you go. Come on down, that's a good one. That's a good one. Or do you want me to just make it around to include your boy? Or just square it around? But you... It took you a second to get ready. Do you want more water? Want more? Yeah.
Big snake. Stumpy.
Hmm.
God, they're ugly, aren't they? Island carpet python. Oh, there's his head.
They're similar, aren't they?
And this is a coastal carpet. Oh, one's inland, one's coastal. That's dark and that's light. Coastal. Sandy colour.
Another dragon.
Rough scale python. No, that's an olive python.
Boyd's forest dragon.
He's moving. Look at him. He was.
What's going on here? It's inside the glass is wet, but the concrete's not. I thought he might have come up with his head on him. But he hasn't come out of the water.
It's condensation.
Yeah, it's got to be dripping from up top. Oh, he's splashing it out maybe.
Look at him. Isn't he, baby?
Yeah, he's a little tacker. Look at that, they've got a bit of current going around the water, so it's coming around.
Yeah. Keep it fresh. There's a decoration on the wall. Gone fishing. Look, the boat's got a piece out of it. Or's got a chomp out of it.
Big salty on the picture.
He's eating a boot. People swimming. They must rake that to see if he gets out and in there. So it's raked?
Yeah. Yeah, they would, Inge. Big emu.
That's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Maybe they're babies that we see. Are they normally that big? Up he gets. No. Yes. No. He's huge compared to what I thought they were. Gloria, she's 10. It's only one.
Wasn't bad, was it? For a little park, it was nice.
It's nice.
Nice and clean. Chairs everywhere to sit down if you're feeling a bit knackered.
Yeah, I know. That's what I miss sometimes. You know what? I haven't used one.
Over there in the shade, look, on the left. The left.
Yeah.
That one. There's one in the shade there, a little bit.
Do you think I need it? I did take some meds.
Yeah, to sit down and have a drink.
So fat.
So the here and now is going to move towards the long flow. And the long flow is one stroke on the back of the stick to keep that fleet one single section. All right, everyone, give the shear a round of applause. All right, Bernie, can you explain to the crowd? We've got a question after. Can you explain to the crowd what is this we're looking at?
So this here is a fleece of a crossbred ewe. She is designed for her meat, not her wool. Wool there is worth about $2. Pretty average fleece. If that was a merino, which is one of our wool sheep, that fleece there would be worth about $40. And that's just the difference in our meat sheep to our wool sheep, where that body is where the money is, not so much in the wool. So yeah, that'll be made into socks or carpet, or maybe put in a doona, where your merino is into a very fine suit, or something like that, something, high-end sort of quality suit. That's about it.
So $2 for that doesn't even cover the cost of the shearer, $5 per sheep. So the value of this wool, not in the wool or in the meat. So the wool is tested for quality. So pull on that, pluck it like a guitar string, and if this was great, that would tell us the sheep has been sick, and that fleece would be discarded. So this isn't very fine wool, and the way that's measured is in microns. And that's the distance between each fibre of wool. The lower the microns, the finer it can be woven. Now this isn't very fine wool, but something that you can get out of this type of wool, fine wool, is a product called lanolin. And lanolin is an oil that runs through the fleece of a sheep, and it's a natural hydrating agent. And it can actually be used as a moisturiser. Bernie uses it daily, and that's why he looks so good for 86. That's pretty young. So if anyone's interested in an all-Australian natural moisturising cream, we do sell lanolin cream here at the shop. Guys, thanks everyone for listening to the Sheep Shearing Show. If you want to come feel the fleece, you're welcome to do so. Get a photo with the shearer. Thanks everyone for listening.